Hello people, good morning. This is Mick Ruby, MUFC Realist TV. It's Sunday, of course. It's Premier League, it's Southampton. I hope you grab your brew of your choice. Either tea, coffee, beers, whatever you are in the world. I don't know the time difference. I'm personally sitting in Thailand right now, so it's 4 p.m. my time, and I'm gassed. I'm gassed for the game. But first we continue, right? Let's hit that like and subscribe buttons. There's a lot of things. Stretch your arms, do that yoga stretching. There's a lot of buttons down below. Bling, 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 bling. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about this video, because first of all, let's pause this music. Let's pause it right now. Let's pause this and let you know that we are currently today sponsored. We have a new sponsor, and let me just go into, we are currently sponsored by Coke Zero today. We are, Jurgen Klopp and his mentality monsters are crumbled. This is how the cookie crumbles, right? Mentality cookie crumble monsters. 0 points scored, and that is from Bournemouth, where you actually, the round one beat, I think it was like 9-0 almost. Where are you now, Jurgen? Where are you now, Scousers? Right back at you. As a matter of fact, guys, I simply I really have to do this. I really, really, really have to do this. But first, before I do this, I need to put my frame on, my overlay frame on. So we are right on track. We are right on track. There we are. We have an exclusive interview with Jurgen Klopp that we did yesterday. And of course, we got to ask him the question. Jurgen, how the hell did you manage to have Coke Zero as your sponsor, and how did you manage to lose against Bournemouth? This is Jurgen Klopp.
Fuck me, how the fuck did we go from beating United 7-0 to losing to fucking Bournemouth? I am convinced that this team is retarded when they play away from home, because what the fuck was that performance? At least we should have got a draw, but Salah had to miss that pen. That pen was more bent than Reece James. Honestly, I am convinced that Fabinho is touching 40. Someone checked the man's passport, and honestly, Gakpo is just Joel Matip up front. Van Disney defended like Trent today, because how the fuck did he get done by Ouattara like that? Speaking of Trent, he can't defend for shit. The only reason I play him because he gives the best blowjobs. And now we have to play Real Madrid next away. Fuck me.
Oh, Coke Zero, Jurgen Klopp and his famous bloody excuses. I'm sorry for doing this. I just had to. Just, because we've been bantered, and I've been bantered a lot from all my Scouser supporters. Even my brother, who is a, diehard Scouser supporter, has been bantered me all week. And it feels so good to give back to you, bro. It feels so good. Listen, guys, let's kick this show off. And guys, like and subscribe to this video. As I said, it's Sunday morning. Maybe it's too early for laughters, but what a good day to kick off with some little bit stretching on your smile cheek muscles, if you know what I mean. Right, so I want to have a look at where we are standing today, to be honestly speaking, right? Again. All right, again, we have to do this. A little bit more bands. 7 up. Like we have 13 games left to play. We have 15 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, to be honest, guys. And currently we are 7 clear with 1 game ahead of Liverpool. So that's another banter. That is the real 7 up. Yeah, the real 7 up, guys. That is it. Jokes aside, but we can definitely go on a winning streak. And what a bounce back we did. What a bounce back, seriously, people. What a bounce back we had against Real Betis. We thumped them with 4-1, and that was a response that we all fan base were looking for, and even Erik ten Hag. So to look ahead forward even more, like the way I see it, it is quite simple, right? We have kind of, I would say that 3 tricky games left, because Chelsea's picked up some form. We're playing, Newcastle away. We're playing, Chelsea at home, though. And then, of course, we're playing Spurs away. But Spurs being Spursy. So we have about 13 Prem games to play for, 42 points. Can we get to 80 points? Can we? We haven't reached 80 points since we finished second with Jose Mourinho. But I think we could. I definitely think you could. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you think. Obviously, it is just my humble opinion. I am super pumped because this is kind of the response that we are looking for. Because in a previous video that I did a measurements of analysis of Erik ten Hag's run, and I said that, and to my findings, I said every time we've been, we had a big thumping, Erik ten Hag and his boys, they tend to go on a winning streak, a winning run, a lengthy run. And we saw that response after 4-1 thumping at Old Trafford with Real Betis. And it was so good to see Bruno Fernandes, giving it back to the pundits, the media, to the haters, that he is the captain, is not to blame. Also good to see, Marcus Rashford scoring his, I don't know, was it his 26th goal of the season in all competitions, or was it 27th? I lost count. But Marcus Rashford is definitely on fire. Anthony scored a goal. And let's talk about Pellistri. Oh my God, Pellistri needs to start simply more games. But it's a kind of a weapon that Ten Hag is kind of keeping in his locker, right? Whenever he needs to bring something out, right? Did I miss somebody out? Did I? Yeah, but everyone was at the races, including Fred, including Shaw, including Dalot, including Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So that leads me to, should we look at the starting 11, guys? Should we look at the starting 11? The way I think Erik ten Hag is going to line up, would there be any changes? I don't really know. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look. Well, that's a little bit of a cheating. Let's play the starting 11 intro, shall we? Let's do this. Here we go. The starting 11. All right, then. The starting 11, according to me, I don't think that Erik ten Hag will do a lot of tinkering. I see the usual 4-2-3-1 formation. The backline picks itself. Luke Shaw will still stand. He will still start as a left back. Although, we have seen he's been dropping a little bit of form, but Luke Shaw is Luke Shaw. Maybe he will be given a rest with Malacia to start. But I see more likely changes to take place on Thursday night when we go over to Seville to play Seville. We have a 4-1 goal tally. So you might be seeing a little bit of a rotation, because right now it's one game at a time and we need maximum 3 points in the Prem as well. So I see Luke Shaw any given Sunday to start on the left. Lisandro Martinez, of course, Rafael Varane, they speaks for themselves. But the most controversial, but I think, and I will remove myself from this stream as well, because you got to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think it is time for him to stop playing Dalot, because Dalot is not really shown in 2 games in a row when he's been picked. He's been subbed out. It's time to put Aaron Wan-Bissaka as a full 90 minutes and potentially start Dalot in the second half if things doesn't go its way. In terms of the midfield, the way I see, I don't see much changes. I still see that, barring that Sabitzer is injured, I think we see a kind of a Fred running along with Casemiro. Casemiro has been a little bit off for 2 games. He's tired, but of course we cannot undermine that. Even a half-empty tank Casemiro is a 7 out of 7 every given Sunday on the score sheet and on the match reviews and all the player ratings. Now, moving forward in terms of the attacking line, this is for me no change. I think that the only change that I would say is the Aaron Wan-Bissaka as a right back. Guys, let me know your comments, what you think. I think Marcus Rashford will be lining up on the left. You still see the Bruno Fernandes line up as a number 10. And I think we will push Wout Weghorst, and congratulations, Wout Weghorst, for your goal. And what a celebration you did. You well deserved, mate. So I will push you as the fox in the box at this stage with your height. And I'll put Bruno Fernandes where he plays best as a number 10. And on the left, I will see Anthony. So for me, that's not much of a change. I think in terms of weapons, of mass destruction, there is a lot of weapons that Erik ten Hag can revert to in the second half. In terms of like for like, in terms of replacement, if he needs to go, take out and rest Casemiro. You got the likes of Scott McTominay. You can even put in Kobe Mainoo, Zadine Iqbal. So Sabitzer has been injured, of course. But in terms of the attacking frail line, we can see Jadon Sancho. We can see the likes of Alejandro Garnacho, or even the brilliant Facundo Pellistri or Anthony Elanga. In terms of, in the left back position, you can see the Malacia can be replaced in the second half with Luke Shaw. And on the, to give, if Aaron Wan-Bissaka start and you need a little bit more attacking going forward, Dalot could start for sure. Guys, let me know what you think. What is your lineup and what is your score prediction? It's quite interesting. If you look at the table, I think that Southampton, I don't think that they're kind of playing for their lives. They're sitting joint last, in the relegation battle. So that's kind of a wounded animal. It could always be. You don't have to be complacent, even if you're playing at Old Trafford. Watch out, because they are after the points not to be relegated. So we got to attack them from very first beginning. So in terms of the score prediction, what do I think the score prediction will be? All right, then. I think that it will be a boring score prediction. I think that this will be a high line scoring prediction. It might as go as 4-1 as a Real Betis. I still believe that David De Gea will keep his clean sheet, though. I think it will be a 3-0 to Manchester United. I don't expect, even if we score, it would be great to have 7-0, of course, to regain that lost goal difference that we did against Liverpool. So let's hope for a 7-0. But for now, I stick with 3-0 Manchester United. Guys, let me know your score prediction below. Look, we will not do a post-match reaction with Jay Daly. I'm personally going to be traveling, packing my bags. And a lot of people have family commitments and issues. So we decided we will give it a break today. So there will not be any Jay Daly post-match. We do apologize, but please come back on Monday, because we are doing Let's Talk Football at Lunchbox Special with Nia James and Jordi Alexander. And in this stream, we will have a very, very special guest in terms of Jacques Talbert, the scintillating journalist. We're going to talk about everything about Manchester United and, of course, Newcastle. Yeah. But for now, guys, please like and subscribe to this video. Let us know what you think, what we can do better. We are a community for the fans, by fans, where everyone can be somebody. We want you to be real. Come on here and be real. But for now, look, enjoy your Sunday. Be nice to each other on the social. And don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends about Mufc Realist TV. This is Mick Ruby. And boy, I'm looking forward for the kickoff. See you later. And don't choke on your coffee or tea. Have another one. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.